Happy New Year. Thank you for joining to this New Year's opening service. Do you know where we are? From Waimanaro Beach, we sent to this service. Ambujo, we respectfully call upon Amida Tata Gata, Sagamani Tata Gata, Penta Election Tata Gata to come here for some joyfully scattering flowers for them.
To the members and friends of the Hompahonganji Hawaii Betsuin, Haoli Makahikiho, a Happy New Year to you and your loved ones. As we greet a new year, please allow me to express my gratitude for all your support and dedication, and also my deepest hope that matters will be better for you in 2021. The administering of vaccines has begun, and that gives us hope that in 2021, the situation with COVID-19 will greatly improve. However, well into 2021, let us remain diligent in our efforts to contain the virus by continuing to wear masks, washing our hands, physical distancing, using hand sanitizers, and by maintaining other safety measures. If we all do our part, we'll be able to see each other soon at Temple in the near future. Truly, it is a testament to the dedication and commitment of the medical experts and scientists that we see the light at the end of the tunnel, figuratively speaking, which brings much relief and gives us hope and the strength to hang in there a little while longer. Today, I would like to briefly share about another kind of light. It is not a light that most of us can see with our eyes, but one that can be known by our hearts and minds and its effect on people. It is the light of Amida Buddha. As I have mentioned before, the light of Amida Buddha not only shines and embraces us, but also guides and nurtures us. Today, once again, I want to highlight the nurturing aspect of Amida's lights. Yes, it is true, as Shinran Shonin said, my eyes being hindered by blind passions, I cannot perceive the light that grasps me. But at the same time, in another poem, he states, every being is nurtured by this light, so take refuge in Amida, the one beyond conception. Our Hompahonganji Mission of Hawaii theme and slogan for 2021 is building healthy sanghas, nurturing empathy and respect. It is timely when we reflect on the situation of our world and nation with the pandemic, racial discrimination, and even the climactic changes that are occurring on a global scale. It is not hard to see that what our world, including Earth, nature, needs is more respect and empathy. The larger sutra provides wise counsel, and quote, people in the world should truly respect and love each other, refraining from hatred and envy. They should share things with others, refraining from greed and miserliness. They should always be friendly in speech and expression, refraining from quarrel and dispute, end quote. Unfortunately, it laments, quote, people in the world do not believe that performing good deeds brings good results, or that seeking the way leads them to attaining it, end quote. However, all is not lost in that the great compassionate light of Amida Buddha illuminates, nurtures, and embraces spiritually foolish beings like myself who cannot completely break free from my blind passions and thus remain imperfect and incomplete and thus unable to attain enlightenment on my own. In the largest sutra it says, quote, sentient beings who encounter this light have the three defilements swept away, and they become soft and gentle in body and mind. They leap and dance with joy, and the good mind arises in them. When those suffering pain and travail in the three evil realms see this light, they all find respite and become free of afflictions. After their lives have ended, they will all gain emancipation, end quote. Thus, I believe the late Jodo Shinshu scholar, Reverend Betsuin was able to say, quote, when we look at the world with an ordinary mind, it is distinctly divided into things we love and we hate, and things we hate. But with the mind of the Tathagata, we are made to know that everyone is equally the Tathagata's indispensably important child. From that standpoint, we realize that we are all brothers and sisters and fellow human beings. Then slowly but steadily, we come to reflect on our self-centered thoughts, reject our blind passions, and make efforts to see things and live our lives in a way that can be approved by the Tathagata, end quote. In this way, thanks to the working of other power, we find respite in that we begin to slowly live in a new awareness which has been nurtured in us. We come to know our blind passions for what they are and see that we should not live blinded by them. We now live in a new awareness, which includes the awareness of a nurturing, caring presence known as Amida Buddha, whose ultimate promise is that at the end of our finite life, we are assured of emancipation as we attain enlightenment in the birth of the Pure Land. But even in the here and now, we are being encouraged to live with mutual respect and empathy. As we start the new year, concerning COVID-19, let us be grateful for the light at the end of the tunnel. And at the same time, let us be also grateful for the light of great wisdom and compassion, which nurtures us and also imbues us with joy, hope, and gratitude. Once again, to one and all, thank you, stay safe, and a happy new year. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu。2021年、明けましておめでとうございます。おめでとうと言っても、去年からのコロナ汚染により、世界中が不安な暗い新年を迎えました。このコロナ汚染は、ある地域だけでなく、世界中に広がっているのに不気味な感じがします。まさにこの世のすべてのものは縁によって生じ、また縁によって変わり滅していきます。ですからこの世に永遠に変わらないものは何一つありません。文字通りあらゆるものは無常なのです。無常というと何かしら暗い悲観的な後ろ向きのことと捉えがちであります。体が弱くなったり、年を取ったり、病気になったり、また別れなどを思いがちです。しかし無常とは自体が悪く変化するだけでなく、良い方向へも変わるのです。無常だから苦しみが楽しみに、悲しみが 嬉しさに、孤独が友、仲間との出会いへと、不幸が幸福に転ずることもあるのです。日本でスーパーボランティアと呼ばれる小畑春夫さんがおられます。御年81歳です。この小畑さんはどこかで地震、台風、水害などの被害が起こったら、その被災地へ自分で車を運転して皆様の手助けをされています。この小畑さんのヘルメットには、朝の来ない夜はない、朝の来ない夜はないと書いて被災者を励ましているのです。八方塞がりの暗闇であっても、いつか光が差して明るい朝が来るということです。今この日の出を通しての明るさとしての無常を味わってみましょう。この無常のお示し、お諭しが呼び声としての念仏、南無阿弥陀仏です。南無阿弥陀仏は私たちに無常の世の中を示して、それでも明るく強く生きてくださいと呼びかけられている呼び声です。ともどもに味わって今年をゆっくり安心して生活させていただきましょう。南無阿弥陀仏、南無阿弥陀仏、南無阿弥陀仏。